What's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy, LaRon, Female Rap Elite. I am back with another video. You already know how this shit go. Please make sure that you like this video. Please hit the bell notification, hit all notifications, so you have my videos in your possession each and every time we go live. Vonta, you said, let's talk about people not giving credit. No, let me tell you something. I meant every word that I said yesterday in my video, and I was talking about multiple people. So don't ask me exactly who I was talking about. Yes, I was talking about multiple people. I'm not confirming, I'm not messy and none of that shit. But people have a way of doing things to try to get under your skin, to try to fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm really trying to just I'm moving past that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and just make sure that you keep supporting the people who you love and you support. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to put things on people's minds so they can see what you're talking about. Because you ever felt like you was just like in this little wave and it's like nobody knows what you're talking about. And it's just like because you ain't messy. You don't want to come out and mix no shit up. So it's just like you want to let people know because you know they listening. What Remy say? Now that I got it, I'm going to take it and give it to these bitches because when I started, ain't no stopping. I know these bitches be listening. Steady think I'm dissing them, but they pussy, they ain't trying to fuck with reminiscing them. My flow got a cold and I'm really getting sicker than I'm spitting holy water. Don't want me to christen them. I'm from murder, Castle Hill. I pull out the burner, melt your ice grill. Yeah, So let's move forward to the commentary momentarily. You know what I'm saying? So today we're gonna talk about Doja Cat, the VMAs. Also, Nicki was showing some love to the rap girls, but then she turned around and said "freaky girl only." So I had seen that she only had the freaky girl in the Instagram shit. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nicki is like, I feel like when she shared it, it was just like, first she shared her pic, but then she probably was like, you know what, I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then she just shared the other one, but then she just removed it because I know it was causing conversation and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Laurent, have you had a blunt comments with some others when someone was letting know that it was found it? Yeah, I don't, to be honest with you, I don't do all of that. Like, I don't have any direct issues, but I just feel like, to be honest, like, just leave me alone. That's all I feel about. I don't bother you. I don't mention you. Just leave me alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? I should literally not, I should be like not even a worry or a concern, like, but the thing about it is that I know that I'm a source to many. And I know it because you know what? Let me just tell you something. I could tell that the people they listening to me because just by the certain shit that they talk about. Like I would say something like, "Oh, like I hated Nicki Minaj video. I wish she should have shot it this way and did that." And then the next thing I know, somebody's doing the same thing like me. It's just like, but you don't like me. You don't shout me out. You don't mention my name. You've been moving funny. So why are you listening to my commentary for fucking tools and tips on how to do yours? Just open up your microphone and just you'll get better each and every day. You know what I'm saying? Don't steal my point of view. Don't steal like what I'm trying to do. And then you don't like me. So it's just like it makes it messy. So it's like on some like we go up Nikki and Nikki shit. Like how you don't like me, but trying to do everything like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You if you were in my shoes, you would be feeling the same way. You somebody, I'm telling you, if somebody in this chat, they might think that I'm being problematic because everybody doesn't feel the way that I feel. But you don't know what it feels like until it's you when you see somebody doing something blatantly, and it's just like, does this person want me to respond and just and like go buck so then they could play victim and make it look like, oh, you're the troublemaker? Nope, because I got a long history of shit that I know that people done did to me. I know it, and you know for a fact when somebody don't like you. And let me say this is the last thing I'm gonna say about LaRon. I stand alone. I come from strong brothers and shit like that. I don't flick up. Men, I flick up at all. I don't need to. I grew up in the New York grimy fucking times when niggas come to school and you don't fuck with certain people and you still got to be in uncomfortable situations and shit like that. I'm from that era. I'm not the click up, fix up. I'm sorry, let's get back. No, I'm not from that. I'm not from that. No. I'm from when you walk down the street and your motherfucking enemy is walking up the street and either you're going to bang when y'all cross or you're going to act like it's just you're going to keep it moving. You understand what I'm saying? I've been in all types of fucked up situations and all types of crazy situations. This internet shit is nothing to me, but you have to speak on it when it bothers you so that people don't think that you fucking crazy. Point blank. It's been some attacks. Trust me. So listen, yeah, Aisha, I tried to check for you on Instagram. I didn't see LaRon. Please DM me on Instagram. Queen Me Exotic. I don't know why my messages don't go through. Let me look you up right now because I told you I was going to send you something because you was in the hospital and you always showing mad love. So I want to send you something. Let me go to your Instagram because your message did touch me. So let me look that up right now while I'm on there. Queen Me underscore exotic. Your page is private. Hold on. Let me go to my regular page. Hold on. You know what's so crazy too? Like, let me just tell you something, right? So Nikki, one of her friends, right? And now I know that certain fans, you know who Nikki's friends are and the people who she follows, right? So I seen some shit that her friend had posted the other day, and she was just like, between all of the fan pages asking me questions about Nikki and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. Now, mind you, I have been following this girl since probably since the early 2000s, like probably like 2010 or whatever. And if I could show you my inbox, I only like her content when she having, because one of her friends, I'm not gonna say her name, but she just be posting real shit. Like she always having like grown woman conversation where she just saying like certain things like, about like self-love and stuff like that. And I love messages like that. So those are the things I click into. I promise you, if I were to bring it up right now, I just don't want to do that because I don't want people to be like, oh, whatever. No, I'm not doing that. But the thing is that you could look at my history of following this girl for almost 10 years. I have never mentioned Nicki Minaj to her at all. She made a post in her story. She was like, between the exes stalking me, fan pages asking questions and demanding stuff, she was just like, this is crazy. I responded to her message. I said, I've been following you for over 10 years and I ain't never asked you about Nicki because number one is weird as fuck. Number two, I don't know you like that. And I just appreciate your content. I said, yes, I did follow you because of that. And she reposted that shit. She was like, thank you. Thank you for not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, some people they take the boundaries too far. I could have been asking all types of questions, but I'm telling you, it takes a true person to be able to know what to do and what not to do. Like I've been following that girl for over 10 years. I have never asked her about Nicki one time. Not once. And it's so crazy that I be like, I had followed a few of her friends like back in the day, and I used to see fans over there like really like, just in the mix like that. For one, not saying that like I know Nikki see everything, but I don't never want her to see me in the mix like that. Like, damn, you don't know my friend. Why you talking to my friend? And I be seeing fans doing that shit. That shit is not cool. It's not. But I had to comment on that because I have been following this girl for over 10 years. And she just be posting stuff. And she might post pictures with Nikki. Sometimes she might not. But she was just like, between all of the messages, the fans asking me questions all the time, she was just like, it's a lot. She was just like, I feel like I should delete my page. I was like, not once did I ever think of just asking you a question. Don't ask me no question like that. Like, just don't. Because you already know that it's odd. And you know that her crew is smart chicks. It's like, don't hit her up asking about Nikki. Don't ask no questions. I hate when I used to go on her live and it'd be like, people asking about Nikki all the time. It's like, these people are individuals in their own. This is how people be starting shit up, to be honest with you. Like, but you got to be a real friend to be able to see through that bullshit. And I feel like she's a real friend because she ain't never, from what I've seen from afar, I don't know their relationship, but she's never snaked Nikki. But I just respect her though, because she be doing her own thing. And I be liking her little self-love posts and shit like that. So it'll just be dope. Everybody use the receipts now. It's crazy. Silence is golden. Yeah. I don't want you to send me anything. Your music does enough and it uplifts me so to the best. Literally gives me goosebumps. I swear to God, I'm here for the commentary and your music. Thank you. I appreciate that, Aisha. But I do want to send you some because you're in the hospital. So let me see. I want to look at my inbox. And it would be these weird ass pages on Instagram. They keep tagging me and shit like that. And it was like, do you realize that I can't be baited? I'm not responding. They be talking shit about Nikki, like just doing all types of shit, just tagging you in it. I think that they think a lot of people are emotional and that they respond quick. Like, no, you supposed to mature. I probably was doing shit like that when I was 13 years old. No, that shit don't got nothing to do with me. Like, you trying to tag me to get a response. Like, nah, no. Let me look at my inbox and see if I see you there in the request. Let's see. Queen Me Exotic. I don't see you in there. I don't know where you hit me up at. Hold on. Queen Me Exotic. All right. I just followed you back. Let me look in the messages. Oh, okay. You did send me something. So I just accepted you. Oh, you have been sending me messages. I don't know. It's weird. You wasn't in my filter box. Listen, let me go into this real quick. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Let's go.
Exit 6. Laurent. Best me. Yeah. Let's go. I'ma be the best me, it's all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. Yo, I face myself in verses, they just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version. With ball tires, y'all liars and them lasers swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement, I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You prayed away them curses, all them days you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music drawn fluence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps. I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give us your last, I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that caused you to hurt. It go, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. Yo, a prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angels lurking, even if I ain't attend your service. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters with that dirt weed who can't sell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal. What the hell is this, a sale or something? The way they ride them waves, gonna mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what week it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad, I know they still getting that karma. Listen, I'ma be the best. It's still people wishing me bad, I know they still getting that karma. It's still people wishing me bad, I know they still getting that karma. Yep. So listen, let's get into this shit because I don't got a long time today, and I just really want to be in and out. I just really want to be consistent and just no matter what I get and what I do, just come and just show up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Okay. I messaged you, Aisha. I just seen you sent me a message, so let me know what's up. So let's see. So let's talk about first the VMA nominations. So it appears that Doja Cat, she received, how many did she get? Was it Doja Cat got 6 nominations. Let me bring this up real quick from the root. Give me 1 second. Black, oh, they put black nominees. Oh, I like that. Ain't that crazy that the fucking VMAs, that's why I'm saying, like, at first, hold on a second. No. No, I don't know that. Let's do that. All right. So at first, when it came to the whole BET thing, but you guys know that I don't really care for Little Nas X, especially with his antics and all of that shit. But I did feel like that he was snubbed when it came to the BET Awards. BET should be honestly ashamed of themselves. Like, so he got to take the white people to nominate him, but they nominated Doja Cat. You understand what I'm saying? Now I had to be like, you got to look outside of the situation. Even only person I'm not looking outside shit for is Cardi B. I ain't looking outside of nothing when it comes to her because I just don't give a fuck about her. You ever know when you just don't give a fuck about a person was just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't wish you bad, but I'm damn sure I don't wish you nothing. Like, just that's how I feel about her. So even if she do some shit, like when she paid for those funerals and shit, she did it for attention. Pay for that shit under the rug. You know how much shit Beyonce and everybody paid for? I think Nicki, didn't she pay for running water in a damn town or some sort of community in India? She don't get enough fucking press for that. Like, nah, everything that Cardi do is for attention. So when I don't even care. She's never done anything that's melted my heart. That's what I'm saying. But when it comes to Little Nas X, I want to read to see how many nominations he got. But that's good that he got honored, even though I don't like his music. Somebody else likes it. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, MTV VMAs 2022, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Nas X, Doja Cat among nominees. So can I ask y'all something when it comes to Kendrick Lamar's album? Do y'all feel like Kendrick Lamar did like, do you feel like Kendrick Lamar, I feel like his album kind of came and went. To be honest with you, I feel like the album just kind of came and went, but it's going to be interesting to see if he wins any of these nominations that he has. So on Tuesday, the nominees for the 2022 MTV VMAs were revealed. Hold on a second.
So the VMAs were revealed. But because we're rooting for everybody black over on this side, let's get into the blackety black folks and the projects that made the cut. Leading the plaque. Oh, I like this. I gotta make sure I frequent this website a little more, especially I like black content creators and journalists and shit like that. And you want to support them, especially if they got some good shit on there. So I'll be checking them out more because I've been seeing a lot of their articles and stuff. So all right, so leading the pack were none other than Kendrick, Kung Fu Kenny, Lamar, and Little Nas X. So they led. You let me know what you feel about Kendrick Lamar leading the nominations. Little Nas X, who received 7 nominations. Doja Cat followed close behind with 6, while Drake and The Weeknd are tied with 5. So Kendrick will be vying for awards in the categories of the best hip hop for N95 video, for good and best visual effects for the heart. So okay, I could see where he could probably take it in places like this. Best cinematography, best direction, and best editing for Family Ties, and best cinematography for N95. As for Little Nas X, he's been recognized for Video of the Year, best collaboration, best direction, and best art direction. Best visual effects and best choreographic for Industry Baby. He's also up for Artist of the Year against Drake, Lizzo, Bad Bunny, Ed Sheeran, Harry Styles, and Jack Harlow. Who y'all think going to get that for the Artist of the Year out of them? Drake, Lizzo, Bad Bunny, Ed Sheeran, Harry Styles, or Jack Harlow? I think it's going to be between Harry Styles. He's been kind of like popular. I don't know. To be honest, like that's not even an award that's important for me. Artist of the Year. I mean, Lizzo is kind of killing it right now. I wonder if that's fan voted. So anyway, Doja Cat could only rack up awards if she wins in the categories of Video of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Pop, and Best Choreography for Women, the Best Art Direction, and Best Editing for Get Into It, y'all. You know what? Woman went top 10 on Billboard, right? Megan Thee Stallion and Big Sean hit with copyright infringement. Oh shit, I didn't know about that. Let's keep going. So meanwhile, Drizzy and his Starboy, aka The Weeknd, could both walk away with wins for Video of the Year, Best Art Direction, and Best Collaboration for Way Too Sexy. BET Hip Hop for Wait For You, and Best New Artist, and Best R&B Out of Time, Best Collaboration Out Right Now, Best Collaboration La Fama, and Best Choreography Tears in the Club, and Best Editing for Take My Breath, respectfully. Other nominees this year include Baby King, Cardi B, Future, Lizzo, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Muni Lung, Normani Timms, Young Thug, and Willow. I don't know why they didn't mention Nicki Minaj, but okay. Yeah, see, now I don't know if I'm going to be reading this article. Because why they ain't, what? See, okay. Give me a second. Let me stop this real quick. I didn't feel like that article, see, it kind of like fell short. Where's the rest of this shit at? Hold on. Nicki Minaj, VMA 2022. Let me see. Let me find an article that mentions her, because what the fuck is wrong with these people? All right. So see, this fucked up when you got to go to the websites like Pitchfork. You want to support people, but then I don't know. That made me feel some sort of way. How did you forget Best Hip Hop? And then they ain't mentioned Lotto either. And when I seen that category, I completely like ignored it for Lotto. I was just interested in seeing Nicki. Yes, please make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me throw up my Cash App on the bottom. Yesterday, I actually, you know what? Sometimes, when you talking some shit, you completely forget. I had completely forgot that I did not throw my Cash App up. Yes, please support my channel. My shit is not monetized right now. YouTube play these fucking games. Like, if you notice, I'm going in a different direction, especially with my channel. I don't like uploading shorts and shit no more. I used to like doing that before because it was funny to me and I could like say funny things with it and make people laugh. But I stopped doing that because not only does it fuck with your retention as far as like your average span of viewer, you want to do, to me, I'd rather do long content, like 30 minutes to an hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have people's attention span with 12-second videos because that just fucks your algorithm up. So I'm not interested in posting stuff like that. So if you're working on the channel, just take my advice. I understand people want to do it because you see the views go up, and that is an amazing thing to do, but ultimately it kind of cripples you like when you keep doing shit like that. So I had stopped doing that, and I just, I want to just build on my commentary and just do that no matter how long I do a video for. So yeah. Let me bring this up from Pitchfork. Pitchfork is one of those music sites that I love. Give me 1 second. They just have really good artist reviews. Like I feel like they're really fair when it comes to like rating albums and shit like that. Actually, give me 1 second because I want to give me something to drink real quick. Hold on a second. I want to get something to drink. Give me 1 second.
Yo, young money right here, throw it up, no height cheer. Cold like a white beer, Freddy Krueger, I'm a rap bitch, nightmare. And I'm rich, I could buy you. Kill bitches, leave their body in a bayou. More brain than an IQ, more head than a dread. And my bank account ain't hardly empty. That's why I come through in a Barbie Bentley. So please, mamacita, please no envy. When you come around, it reads no entry. Who's next to go? My flow so flexible. Get gassed and get at me. Text a cow, shoot yourself in the leg. Flex a cow. White jag with a twisted lip. I ain't Mike Jack, but this is it.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to go get something real quick. So hold on a second. I feel like I got my shit on backwards. Hold on. What? All right. So what's this? Let me get back to the conversation. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? These people is nutty. These people is fucking crazy. Let me keep going. So anyway, let's read this real quick and let's get to the part where they discussing Nicki. We already read about Kendrick Lamar, all of that shit. So video of the year, presented by Burger King. So we already talked about that. Doja Cat, artist of the year. We spoke about that. Song of the year. We spoke about that. So Adele, easy on me. You think Adele could win at the VMAs? Yo, that shit is so good. I would like to see Lizzo win something, but I don't think she had a song of the year though. Like, do you think Lizzo About Damn Time is song of the year? I feel like it's too new for that. Best new artist: Baby Keem, Dove Cameron, Gayle, Lotto, Maneskin, 17. Who y'all think deserves this? You think Baby Keem gonna get it? He's becoming really popular. I'm hearing his name a lot. I would be a liar to say that I know the impact of his music, so I'm not really sure about that. But I know that Lotto, Big Energy went up this year. They paid for that spot. Hold on. Yeah. So let's see. Push Performance of the Year. Who are any of these people? Muni Long, Baby Boo. Doechie's Persuasive. So she's nominated. Shansia is nominated. I'll see. So best collaboration. We read this already. Drake, Megan Thee Stallion, Sweetest Pie. Hold on. You know damn well she ain't winning that in that category. Not with Drake and Future Too Sexy. Elton John and Dua Lipa, Cold Heart. I never heard that. Industry Baby. I think that might do some numbers. It might do something for her. Rosalia. She got a song with the Weeknd. I didn't even know about that. Rosalia is coming up in her own little way. Best pop. See, a lot of people like Billie Eilish. I don't see what they see in her though. But people are gonna see what they want to see. Thank you, Miss V. I see that. I'm about to send you some love right back. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Yes, support the channel. Hit the Cash App if you want to, not by force. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. And let's move on. So Lizzo, she was best pop. Doja Cat Woman. I hope that she gets that in that category. Who else is a threat in that? I feel like I don't know, but the thing is, Lizzo About Damn Time is doing better than Woman, like in the chart sense. So I don't know if they're gonna. This ain't the Billboard Awards. I don't know what they're gonna quantify as what's the best. So then, best hip hop. Eminem and Snoop Dogg from the D to the LBC. Future featuring Drake and Tim's Wait For You. That's doing good. Kendrick Lamar N95. I'm sorry. I feel like that song came and went. If anything, Lotto, Big Energy. She did her numbers, even though I didn't fuck with that record at all. And Nicki Minaj and Lil Baby, Do We Have a Problem? I do think that's a great hip hop record for nominations. If I have to say that, going up against Kendrick Lamar, Wait For You. I don't know who's gonna come out on top of that. Of course, I feel like Nicki deserves the award. I feel like she deserves more nominations too. Like she didn't get. Is it a best hip hop video category? Did I not get to that yet? All right, let's keep going. Best hip hop, best rock. I was reading that shit. Best alternative, yeah, yeah. Best Latin, yeah, yeah. Best R&B, Alicia Keys, City of Gods Part 2. You know she ain't winning shit. I love Alicia Keys' post. Let me tell you something. If anything, we said this shit, and this was before like times where people was doing commentary, and I'm pretty sure somebody has said this before. But when it comes to like Alicia Keys, I just felt like that whole Mashonda situation really like it put a damper over the whole Alicia Keys brand, because when the Mashonda did that open letter and she was just saying how she felt about like, you know, not having respect for their relationship and, you know, doing the, let me just tell you some shit, right? Swiss Beats is a producer and he get money and he do the things or whatever the case may be. But I honestly felt like back then he knew that he had to transition into something. Do Swiss Beats, like you haven't realized Swiss Beats came from an era, like, you know, like when do you hear Swiss Beats doing something that's that popping or whatever the case may be? One of the last major productions that he did was Roman Revenge. I mean Roman's Revenge. You got to realize that was a huge look for him. That was huge to be on Nicki Minaj album. And I could tell like she you know, she didn't Nicki say that Roman's Revenge was one of those songs that it took her a while to like, she was just like, oh, it's the song that I want to do. And she was just like, yeah, let me just do it. Like I remember she was talking about it. So Swiss Beats, I felt like this, and I know y'all might think that I'm crazy. I ain't saying that the man ain't paid and that he don't got no royalty checks coming in or whatever, but just like artists get jerked in deals and stuff, producers be getting jerked and shit like that too. Just like it was a lot of producers who was really producing stuff for Diddy and they made him look like he was the producer. And I ain't saying that Diddy ain't produced some songs, but he had a lot of ghost producers. And see, you don't think about it like that, like a ghost producer. You mean somebody's produced? Yes, they have ghost producers. You know, that guy, Seven Aurelius, it's this guy named Seven Aurelius. I know that he produced this song. He produced a few songs, but I know that he produced this song by Foxy Brown called I Need a Man. And she didn't like it because she was like, it sounded like I Need a Girl. And she didn't like the way that it, you know, how the track was going. So Seven used to ghost produce for Puffy. Like that shit is whack to me. If you don't got the real talent, why are you fronting? But you know what? In Puffy defense, maybe in Diddy's defense, he was a businessman, so maybe he was rich enough to do shit like that. Shit, Mason them used to write lyrics from all, you know, and shit like that. So yeah, so let's continue on this list so I could get this shit off. Best K-pop, I don't give a fuck. Best video for good, Kendrick Lamar, Heart 5, Lotto Pussy. What? Lizzo, About Damn Time. Didn't this song just come out? Hold on, let me look this up real quick. Shit. My damn phone fell behind my desk. I guess I'm Googling it because I'm not about to crawl under the shit to get it. Let me Google it and put Lotto Pussy. Lotto P word. Google. Let's see. How is that even nominated? Lotto. Let's see. I want to see what the release date for that was. When you put Lotto, or maybe I spelled it right. I spelled it wrong. I mean, Lotto Pussy. This came out July 15th. How is this even up here? I'm confused. Beats, MTV Video for Good. That's weird as hell. They just giving her nominations. That one don't count, Lotto. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you say. That don't count. Best Metaverse Performance. Why Megan ain't up here? You know what? Can I ask you guys in the chat? I ain't even read in the chat, but you let me know in the chat and I'll read it after. What happened with Megan Thee Stallion with her virtual reality concert? Did that ever take place? I felt like it was supposed to come to Houston. We know that the tickets was $40 and then they did cut them in half. Yo, let me tell you some real shit. And we all see, this is just a side note, we see that Megan Thee Stallion, they trying to push Plan B on radio because you see how it's coming up on Billboard. That shit is so sad, Megan. But you know what? Every time I think about that, and then I just think about Cardi B and how she won and how she made people think that she was so excellent. I've really been, and you know, you might think that I'm biased for saying this. Like, first and foremost, I'll say this. I don't give a fuck that Megan Thee Stallion Plan B is climbing up the charts or whatever, right? I don't give a fuck if Megan Thee Stallion got another #1. Like, I don't know what it is that people see in her. I want her to be successful, and I want her as a Black woman to always be able to take care of herself and just do your thing. Of course, I want her to expand with the music, right? But I'm not threatened as her from like a fan. When I tell you when I was younger, I used to be threatened by Remy Ma. When she came through, imagine you love Foxy Brown, and then this other bitch is coming through saying she the best, and these bitches don't write their lyrics and talking all of this shit. It put a little pressure on you. it puts a lot of pressure on you. I'm not lying to you. I promise. I don't even tell people the story. But I remember one time it just kept coming and coming. I was fucking downtown Albany and I felt like I was having a panic attack. Remy Ma just released this freestyle. Little Kim just released this Guess Who's Back freestyle. Foxy was fucking missing and I felt like I was drowning. I was like, yo, where the fuck is this bitch at? Like, I promise you. It was like I was drowning. I don't know if Foxy must have felt it through the universe because after then she just started dropping mad shit. It was just like she was just a freestyle Funk Master Flex queen. You know, Kim wasn't like the Funk Master Flex freestyle. And Foxy used to be like, how you come on a DJ show and you don't freestyle? She like real artist freestyle. And I just used to love that shit. So yeah, like it'd be heavy on me. I'm telling you, like when some shit used to drop before, and I'd be like, oh shit, Remy just murdered this shit. And let me tell you, they was subliminal back then too, because Foxy used to have this thing where she would call herself the female pop. And then I remember I used to go on the message boards and they was like, oh my God, Remy just did a freestyle on Hot 97 and now she's calling herself the pop or whatever. You know, the fans have always been this way, but it was just more isolated. It wasn't as huge because we didn't have Twitter and shit like that. But the fans used to be going crazy on the message boards and shit like, oh my God, I was just listening to Hot 97 and why is Remy calling herself the female Pac and all of this shit? Yeah, you know, you got to do shit like that when you're a rapper to shake shit up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they was doing back then. But let me continue reading this. We was talking about Megan. I'm like, how did I end up talking about other female rappers? What happened with Megan Thee Stallion's metaverse fucking performance or whatever the hell that was? Best long form video. I don't see no names I give a fuck about. Let's see. Best cinematography. Baby King and Kendrick Lamar. Fuck Camila. Kendrick Lamar in 95. Yeah. Normani, give her something because shit, you know, she ain't got nothing else for. I felt like Normani, Wildside, they really tried to pump money into that song because if you notice, it wasn't doing anything anywhere and it was playing on radio all day. They was just trying to make that shit hold on, but once it slid off Billboard, it just was it. All right. Best direction, Baby King and Kendrick Lamar, Family Ties. I don't give a fuck about Billie Eilish. I don't care about them. And I don't care if you feel like that I'm wrong, but I feel like a lot of white artists, they get a lot of passes. Like, I don't give a fuck about Billie Eilish. Lady Gaga ass is praised, and she's the flop that they keep saving. When you black and you a flop, it's fucking over. When you white and it's a flop, they try to reinvent you and try to bring you back and all of this shit. White Lady Gaga is a flop. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. She be trying to fuck with these jazz singers and shit like that. And all of that, and she probably watching Beyonce doing the house music now, and now she's gonna switch it up from the electronic dance music and try to do some house shit. Lady Gaga, she's fucking annoying. She just had her time, and it's just like she's done. And listen, you know how I felt like there was something slightly off about Lady Gaga. We know Azealia Banks is off her rocker too, but I do believe some of that shit because you got to realize Nicki Minaj, she had that dominating attitude and shit like that. And when she was on Wendy Williams, she corrected her like, oh, they're not monsters, they barbs. Like, she was just on it. One thing I love about Nicki, she intelligent, she's smart, she's confident, and she ain't kissing nobody ass. And I ain't kissing nobody motherfucking ass either. Nobody ass. Fuck all of y'all. None of you. And I feel like people get intimidated by that because because she is a force to be reckoned with. She like, I'm not kissing these white bitches ass. I'm a pop icon in myself. You know what I'm saying? She was dropping records back then, going toe for toe for all of those white girls, the Pound the Alarms, the Starships. And let me tell you this. You know why I think Gaga didn't like her? And I'm just saying this just to say, Gaga was jealous of fucking Rihanna too. Yes, the fuck she was. She was jealous as fuck of Rihanna. She ain't like that Rihanna was doing that dance music like she was doing. And I told y'all before, she used to make comments like, oh, my pop is real. I really play instruments. These artists put out this type of music. You mad because when Rihanna kept dropping, she kept going number one. Yes, she was a little arrogant. She was, but she was a black girl dominating in that space. And I feel like Lady Gaga is that Lower East Side Manhattan, racist, low key. She's Italian. I don't give a fuck if you're Italian. Y'all, a lot of y'all motherfuckers be racist. You could look at her and look at her family. You know that they called niggas before and all of that shit. That's my personal opinion, right? And then Gaga, she grew up rich and then she gets everything in this industry. She be getting Grammys for doing these little soundtrack songs when she ain't, it'd be some bullshit. It'd be a soundtrack song that you ain't never hear and it'd be like Lady Gaga's nominated and she'll end up winning and she try to be up there acting quizzical like she don't know what the fuck happened. Like you don't know that you got all these white people on smashed in the fucking voting. You know how the people who do the voting and shit like that. Shut the fuck up. That's why I don't One thing I will say about this though, Taylor Swift, she might get a little boost, but I feel like she really is popular though, and I know that should be killing her. One thing I don't like about Taylor Swift though is that I felt like she killed Katy Perry's career with that beef that they had. I felt like she killed her career. She kind of like she hit Katy with the death blow, and I feel like Katy ain't never been right ever since. I be feeling bad when I see Katy Perry. I be like, damn, best art direction, Adele. Oh my god, Doja Cat, get into it, y'all. I feel like that video was honestly boring. Hold on. Cases Must Grace, Simple Times, Little Nas X. And you know what's crazy? I only watched this video one time. Yo, for me, shout out to the people who really stay true to their words, right? Because for me, I've never seen the hot shit video. When I tell you I don't support Cardi, she's blocked on Spotify. She like it was to the point. Remember when that soundtrack came out when they dropped the Brew soundtrack? I said Cardi is fucking stupid. I'm like, why the fuck would she release the Brew soundtrack? And it's like her song ain't even on the soundtrack or whatever. And I was like, no, you got this bitch blocked. Oh shit. And I was like, that's the reason I had to go to YouTube to listen to the song because I wasn't on blocking her. Because when I had Spotify, I used to get very upset by the way that they used to force her music on me. I didn't ask you to play Cardi B. No, and I'm gonna be honest with you. When they play Megan, I be letting her shit play. There's a few times this week that they played her song Pressurelicious, and I let it play because I don't have no hate against Megan, and I want to make sure that I make that clear for myself. Like, you know, a lot of that other shit don't got nothing to do with me. I feel like she does the same type of music all the time, and maybe that's what she want to do. But she got to realize you're going to strike out quick. They're going to get tired of you, and you're going to be thrown right in the box, just like Trina performing at 500 Club venue. Once Jay-Z and Rock Nation drop your ass, it's going to be over. Because I know that behind the scenes, they see what's going on. You ain't moving no units like that. We see her climbing on radio and on Billboard. That mean they putting money into that. I hope it's worth it. And this is why she keep doing all these endorsement deals and stuff. And then you look at her and be like, oh, she's a boss. She's doing Fritos. She's doing this and that. Yeah, the label is sucking that money back up. Because if you in a deal like that, very rarely do you see people depending on their contracts where they keep their brand. I only seen the Sweetest Pie video one time, and that was the day that it came out. That was it. I don't watch Cardi music videos. No, hell no. So best visual effects, fuck her, whatever. Kendrick Lamar, Little Nas X, Industry Baby, Megan Thee Stallion. She ain't gonna win that shit. Not over Industry Baby. And I don't even know. I didn't even see the Heart Part 5. Listen, unpopular opinion, and it may be a California thing. I love certain types of artists, conscious artists. Like I like Common. I love Common's music. I don't know if anybody else loves his music, but I love Common's music. I love East Coast music, and I have to be really frank with you. I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan. I'm not. I didn't review his album. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I'm sorry. I tried to listen to a few songs, but it just that's not my type of music, and I don't force it on an artist. He's just not. I don't even feel like some of the lyrics to his shit is cool, but I just don't like him like that. I like, you know, the popular records when they like be humble, sit down, and maybe I'm missing out on something, but he don't feed me like that. He just don't. And I'm not ashamed to say it because there's certain people who don't like people who I like. Like I was talking to a Nicki fan and she didn't like Beyonce like that. And in my mind, I'm like, how the fuck don't you like Beyonce? She just don't like her like that. But you know what? I feel like she could kind of be changed though, because one of my friends used to be like that. They hated Beyonce, and I'm telling you, when they went to that concert, it was a different. Ever since then, they was researching, looking up the music, all of that. All you got to do is go to one Beyonce concert. She's gonna give you your money's worth. She's gonna give you your money's worth. So that 150 to 300 that you pay for that ticket, for me, Beyonce is worth $300 on a ticket, especially with her and Jay-Z. That's at least three to $500, because that's two people. That's how me and my cousin be doing it. Like when we go to concerts and shit, we be like, okay, what type of seats we want? She be like, okay. And be like, let's be realistic. It's Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's the Carters. It's you know, whatever the tour. What was they tour called? The Carter, or what was it? The On the Run tour. Yo, I've been to both of the On the Run tours, New York and Houston. I loved it. Houston, seeing Beyonce. I seen Beyonce in Houston 2 times. I seen her on the Underrun tour, and then I seen her at the Lemonade tour. That was the first year I moved to Houston. I was so excited to see her here in her hometown, and it was so special. She wore all different outfits that she didn't wear in different places. She had all people in the building that was like her family and friends, and you could tell she was waving at them in the front, like in the press area and stuff. And she was just like, it was really nice. Like, it's good to see people in their hometown. Like when I tell you she had that shit on, she threw that shit on. Like it was just, it's amazing to see Beyonce in Houston. If you could ever do that, the crowd, like I don't know. I'm happy I kind of seen her now because with COVID and shit, the damn the monkeypox coming. I don't know if I'm gonna, to be honest with you guys. I got to see how shit is going because I'm not risking my life to go out to a concert and be surrounded by people. Maybe I'll go to the concert if we could get like one of those skyboxes. Maybe people should go like if you know any other barbs or something like that. Maybe you could do stuff like that. I don't know if you want that type of, if maybe you want that fan experience of being on the floor and being in the mix, but I've been to a lot of concerts already. So I would like to actually go up in that skybox thing and watch the show from there. Maybe if it's something secluded like that, but when you do stuff like that, you got to pay for you got to pay, you have to rent that little spot out, you get your food and stuff like that. You just got to have people who gonna come and support. A few people could come together and do that. I honestly think that that's the best way, especially if you don't want to be surrounded by people all around you. Yo, that shit is, especially with what's going on now in the pandemic. Yo, let me tell you what's so crazy. I used to shout out to my friend fucking Lynetta. I love her so much. We used to always go to every concert in high school. We went to the Hard Knock Life tour. And when I tell you, when we was in high school, these kids, I don't think that they really understand. Like, yo, imagine the concert. Imagine like today, right? Today, Nicki Minaj is announced for her. She's doing the next album tour, right? From today, niggas is on the phone like, what you wearing to the concert? My friend is like, up, I'm about to do my hair in pin curls, and I'm getting me these leather pants. We about to go to Queens, like take a trip from upstate to go to Queens. We about to get our outfits and shit like that. Like niggas used to really go to the concerts like dipped. Like going to a concert was a big thing. Everybody used to be at school at the lunch table just talking about what you wearing tonight, what you wearing. I remember one of my friends, she was just like, oh my God, that's so plain. Because you know how like you go through plain eras like of the way that you dress or wear. She was like, so what you gonna wear tonight? And I was like, I'm just gonna wear like I was wearing like a black sweatshirt and I was wearing like some jeans and I was like, I'm gonna wear my Pumas because that's when everybody in New York was wearing a Pumas. It was like early. She was like, that's what you wearing to the concert? I remember she tried to play me, my friend Lashana. She's like, that's what you wearing? And she just kept saying it in a quiet voice. And we was in like global studies. She was like, that's plain. That's plain. And I'd be like, so what? She used to fuck with me every day. You ever had people who just, when you came to school, like we had a good connection though. We didn't argue on some mean shit. She used to, no, her name was Shemaya. She used to fuck with me every day. She's like, what you wearing to the concert? She's like, that's it. But boys are different than girls. You know, girls, they got to get their hair done. They got to do all of that shit. Like, nah, for a guy, it's much different. We could throw on a t-shirt, throw some shit on. But for them, they had to get their hair done. They taking off the day of the concert from school to go to get their hair done and shit. So it's just different times. Let's see. What you say? You got $5. You know her tickets is like 35 cents front row. Let's see. That's scary where we living in with monkeypox and COVID. This is what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying, Aisha? I don't really want to be honest, and this is why, like, I'm not faking no jacks. You guys seen, I didn't go to Essence Fest. I'm close to Essence. I'm in Houston, so I could have went there, but, you know, with them, you had to be vaccinated. And then with the Rolling Loud, I had to really think about that shit. And it's like, to me, the money is nothing, but it's like, I'm not vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? I have to really be careful. I can't be playing myself. And, you know, when you go to it, so I could either do two things. I could still go to Rolling Loud, but what do I do? Do I stay ultimately in the back and just enjoy it from the back? And you're still going to be around people. I like the fan experience when you're close to the stage and you're going to have to camp out all day. Can you imagine? You know how this shit going to go. When you go to Rolling Loud, it's going to start early in the day. You're going to get there. It's going to be some people there. You know, what people normally do is they stay in the front the whole time, but then you got to use the bathroom and all of that shit. And me, I just feel like I'm too grown to be outside all day like that. I'm sorry. At least if I could come a little later, like maybe get there at like 7, 8 o'clock, and then I got like 2, 3 hours to see Nicki, but I can't be there from 1 o'clock. I can't do that. I just, nah, my patience is going to be really low. And I know that I probably could like link up with my friends and shit, but nah, I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't. And I'm not vaccinated. And I feel like I got to play it close and I got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. That's a good friend. Are you saying that's a good friend? Because she said that she was like, that's plain. She used to be saying that my global teacher would be talking about stuff. She'd be like, what you wearing tonight? And I'd be like, I'm wearing a black shirt. I'm wearing my blue jeans and I'm going to wear my Pumas because the Pumas had like black. So you know how you just try to like kill it softly on some shit? She was like, that's plain. And I'm just like, so what? She used to fuck with me all the time. Like, I miss my friends. Like, I was thinking about that yesterday. Like, one of my friends, yo, It was so weird that I was going through her page, and anybody who ever moved away from home, you know what I'm talking about. So my friend Kiki, I was going through her page and I remember like she got married last year and then she got pregnant. And it was just like, I was so proud of her because before I moved from where I was from, me and her got really close. And, she got a promotion at GE. She was working at the job that my mother was about to retire from. So we had a really good connection. She was just like a black girl who was just like, she was just trying to want and get the best out of like life. And like she had landed a good job at GE. And I was like, oh, my mother worked there. She invited me to her party. Like, before she left, she was like, and the crazy thing about it is with Kiki, I only knew her for probably like a year. And she was just like, I know you don't know nobody at my party. And she was like, I'm not telling you to come to stay the whole time. But she said, just come and show love. She was just a easygoing person. So when she was pregnant, I used to see her like in her photos and stuff. So I was going through her page. I'm like, where is the baby? Like, and then she lost her baby at like 6 months. So I was like, damn. So I had inboxed her and I just poured love into her. And I was just like, yo, let me tell you something. I said, from the time that I know you, you had dope ass friends and family members around you. I'm not saying that that's going to remove the pain, but when you're going through stuff, lean on your family. When you're going through a breakup with people, see, the reason why people get sucked back up into relationships and shit like that, into bad habits, because they don't lean on their friends. When you go through a breakup or something with somebody, don't lean on that person that you broke up with. You need space. Lean on the people who love you. And honestly, don't be treating your family and your friends funny when you're in a relationship. And then once you break up, you run it back because it makes you look crazy. It makes you look like you ditched them. And honestly, that be kind of a manipulation tactic for people to control you. You should always have your family in the mix. I don't give a fuck if if the person you dating don't feel like, oh, you keep your family too involved. Yeah, that motherfucker want to get you isolated, especially if they're abusive. Nope, you need to have them motherfuckers mixed in, checking on you, checking for you, and all of that shit. I don't give a fuck. Y'all be giving people too much control. Way too much control. Nah, fuck that. When you break up with somebody, don't lean on like, oh, I miss you. I'm telling you, be cold-hearted. Start talking to the people who love you. Be in your group chats laughing and doing shit like that. Watch shit that make you laugh and just keep it moving. But realize most of all, right? And this is what fucks people up. You're supposed to be sad. You're supposed to be sad. You're supposed to be fucking crying. Especially if you broke up with somebody, it's supposed to fucking hurt. But when you take them back, you know that you're still gonna feel empty and you still holding on to something because you don't want to feel that pain. No, I want to feel all the fucking pain because this is life and this is what makes you better. This is what builds your armor up. When you scared to face the music, we broke the fuck up. What? We broke up. Yeah, we did. I hurt and all of that shit, but that makes you stronger and be able to give stories and be able to help the next person. A breakup is a motherfucking breakup. You know what? I kept it real with my niece last night and I said, I got to start having these conversations with you because she be telling me, she was like, my generation of kids, she was like, the little girls that's my age, she said, I just feel like they're so like, they just want to do too much so soon. She was like, it's this girl at her school and she was bragging about that she was 15 and was fucking with a 21-year-old guy. I said, that's statutory rape. I told my niece, I said, I'm going to keep it real with you and I'm going to be frank with you. I said, you 15 years old. I said, you don't even know yourself right now. And she agreed with me. She said, I'm still trying to grow and I want to do the best in school and get my scholarships and stuff. I said, you don't need no man going in and out of you. I said, sweetheart, let me tell you something. I said, you got your whole life to have amazing sex. And I said it just like that. I said, you need to know more. You need to grow more. You need to figure out what it is that you like and what you don't like. You don't need to be attached to people. I'm telling you, I said, you don't want to do that. You don't. I said, I can't tell you what to do, but I'm glad that we have those conversations like that because she was telling me like, my niece would call me after school. She was like, oh my God, like this girl at my school, she messed around with this boy who was messing around with like all of these girls and all of them was burning. Can you believe 9th graders burning from sexually transmitted diseases? Burning. Like, and she was like, yep, the one boy, he was trying to talk to her, but she was like, nope, she see how he moved and she just wasn't interested. She was like, her mother even asked her, and notice how this happened. My niece's mom is really smart and she does really well for herself, but my niece is 15 and she was like, don't say anything. But she said, my mom asked me why I don't have a boyfriend. And she was just like, I told her, like, she was trying to say, like, you 15, you can have a boyfriend. And she was just like, no, I don't want a boyfriend. She just don't want it. I'm telling you, we be having real talk conversations about these murders, about the way that girls be getting taken out of here and shit like that. We be having those type of deep conversations. I don't ever want my nieces to be blinded. I be putting them onto shit. Like, I bought my niece these AirPods, but I told her ass, I was just like, yo, when you wear these AirPods and you outside, you better make sure you take one of them out. And you know what? When I have conversation with her, she like, yep, when I'm out in public, I only have one AirPod in. Yeah, you need to be aware of what's going on around you. You need to be aware. So I always am pouring into them like all the time just about shit because it's important. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Wow, ninth grade. You said 37 is still a child? Damn. Not at all, bratty. Let's see. Yeah, because the older nigga I used to be involved with used to try to keep me from my folks. See, he want to keep you separated so that nigga could beat your ass and mistreat you. And then when you going around your family, you looking all stupid in the face and like everything is good, knowing damn well it ain't. Fuck out of here. Like, don't do that shit. Builds character. Yes. So listen, I done forgot what the fuck we was talking about. So Dua Lipa, fuck them. Best choreography, best editing, whatever. So let's get this off the screen. So let me bring this up from my Twitter real quick. How long I've been up here? 49 minutes. I really wanted to do 30 minutes, but you know, and I just be running my fucking mouth. Hold on a second. Why did I share this again? Oh, and just to let you guys know again, I felt so bad. Let me tell you, I really do got a big heart, but I really felt bad. My coworker ain't come to work again today, right? And to be honest, the guy behind me was just like, "It's so peaceful here," right? And I felt bad because I felt like, damn, should I text her and ask her if she's okay? And then something just said, no, don't do it. Nope, wait for her. I wish her the best, but nope. I ain't doing it. The only thing you was worried about when I was out of work is if my money was funny. Why you ain't ask me? She ain't asked me how I was doing at all or anything, right? She's just one of those people. She's tone deaf, and she don't realize that like our office has been so peaceful for the past 2 days. Even the older lady said that yesterday, and she was just like, you know, you got to find ways just to not respond to her. Why are we having conversations like this about a person who's 33 years old? 33 years old, and like for real, I want all of you guys like to be the best version of yourself, like in whatever ways mature, right? And like I had told you yesterday, like this is somebody like every time she do something, like when she does a transaction at work, she complains after it. I had this lady check me like over 10 years ago when I was sitting next to her, but she was so loving though. But she just told me, she was like, you know, baby, when you get off the phone, she was like, stop doing that all the time. She said, it's just messing up the energy. She was like, you don't need to be feeling like that after the phone calls. So it's like, imagine you feeling close with your coworkers and you feel like you could tell them anything and your friends. But I like, because she kind of checked me. She was like, don't do that after every call. I was complaining to her about every call after I got off. She was like, don't do that. She was just like, just handle it. And to be honest, that was the best advice that she could have gave me because I wouldn't have been able to grow. You don't want to be looked at. Let me tell you something. Management don't promote people like that who complain all the damn time. When I tell you, I get so many kudos for handling people the right way, like where I'm at now. Like they be like, oh my God, like you handled the whole family. You got their, you know, they'll have a complaint like, you know, this family wasn't signed up. They called their insurance company. They didn't have the benefits and I'll handle that shit, get it updated. And they be like, you know what? You made things easier. And I know that when it's time for me to move up and do whatever, they're going to give me that because I'm dedicated. I'm always at work on time. I just go the extra mile and I don't complain. I'm telling you, and when I get somebody on the line and they're mad and frustrated, I feel like I'm being punked and I'm not going to waver on the phone. I'm going to give you that shit the best. Like, honestly, I'm so sorry. You know, we should have had you set up and I'm so sorry. And you know what? I'm going to speak to my manager about this because, you know, I definitely don't want this to, you know, set the wrong example to you. And I'm going to make sure that we, you know, improve our best practice. I just know how to speak, you know what I'm saying? And they really be loving that shit. So just be a standout. Don't be one of those people who complain that you see everybody else excelling at work and you feel like you ain't doing. If you're not doing something, it's most likely it's something because of you. Don't point the finger at everybody. It's like most likely it's because of you. So yeah, you making it harder on yourself. Yep. Didn't I tell you when I was younger and I used to work at this nursing home, I used to come in that shit with an attitude all the time because I was young and dumb. But every time I came in with an attitude, he would put me on the hard shit. I would have to do pots. I would have to take trash out, mop the floor, do all of this shit. When I was easy going, he would give me the easy shit. But when you ain't easy going, they are gonna fuck with you. Nah, I had to change that shit because that shit wasn't working for me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't working. You learn and you improve. That's just it. So listen, let me bring this up right now from the Twitters. Let's see. Give me a second. All right, so listen, so the feeling myself, do any of y'all follow that playlist? I be seeing it, but I don't really follow it like that. So Nicki Minaj posted a drawing from Spotify featuring female rappers, including her, Lotto, Doja Cat, City Girls, Bia, Koi, Lorraine, and more. So you see in the title of my video, and you know that when you go out there and look through the algorithm, you'll see that somebody has the same exact title as me. I'm not playing with you guys. Like, I'm not. I'm not playing with you guys. I just seen it when I looked at my phone. I said, damn. And my video has been posted out here for at least 3 to 4 hours. It's just weird to me at this point. It really is. So this is the photo that they used on the Spotify Feeling Myself. It was kind of like, the animated photo of Nicki Minaj. So Nicki posted this in her stories as well. And it has Nicki, Bia. Is that supposed to be Lotto? Is that supposed to be Lotto? Cardi. Is that Megan? See, I can't really tell like who that is. That Doja Cat? Who is this right here? Is that Doja right there? You let me know who the hell that is. Let me just see. So it includes Lotto, Doja Cat, City Girls, Bia, Coyle Ray, and more. Where the City Girls at? I can't tell. I just know that that's Nicki. I feel like that may be Bia. I don't. Is that JT right there with the in the middle next to Cardi? And then I don't know. I'm confused to be honest with you. JT, I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. People be weird as fuck. Like, and you know what? I do myself the due diligence to make sure that, like, when there's certain topics, like, to be honest with you, right? Let's say for an example. Let me just put you in the mind of a content creator, right? So a person like me, if I see this, it's just like, oh, it's a photo and posted it or whatever the case may be, right? A lot of people might see that or whatever, but it's just like nobody. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody thinks of this. Nobody thinks the same exact way, and nobody delivers the same exact way. It's just impossible. So it's just like you seen that and you thought to make content of the same title like me. Or you trying to troll me? That's what you trying to do. I'm telling you, just be aware of what people do. Just be aware. Yeah. So yeah, Nicki posted that, and then you go to her page, she ended up deleting it. She was like, freaky girl. She was like, back to freaky girl. So this was she posted after that because now it's missing from the stories. Hold on. Let me say. What she say recently, people really don't want to sing anymore. Like people who can actually sing, like everyone will be a rapper from now on. I see how singers be feeling about us rappers trying to sing, child. Let's see. Because she did have a post. Yeah, she said back to freaky girls. Back to freaky girl and freaky girl only. So yeah, she's back to that because hold on, let me share this because she posted it in her stories, but then it's going now. I was like, damn, because I wanted to quote it from there. I didn't even want to go to Twitter. Give me a second. Let me make sure it's not a figment of my imagination because to me, when I went back to the Twitter, it wasn't there no more. Yeah, it is. She did delete it because she put the same poll up. She put the same poll up on Instagram. Yeah, so that's done. So listen, y'all, I fucking made it to my hour. We have 57 minutes, and yeah, I pretty much said everything I wanted to say. I can't tell who is who. Lotto Albino or Lotto next to Nicki as well. Okay. What's up, Rayona? City Girls in the middle, Bia next to Nicki, Megan next to Doja. Oh, okay. Okay. Doja's at the bottom. Pink Wig is JT. Okay, okay. Nicki, Sweeter, Bia, Retardy. City Girls, The Horse Lady, and Koi. So what do you guys think is going to happen to Megan Thee Stallion? Like, do you think that she's ready for this new album? Like, what is she trying to give us signals for? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's like nowadays it's the viral female rapper moment or the social personality. Because if you want to be fair, I want everybody to do good, black women or whatever. But I just don't know why the fuck Young Miami is here for. I don't. I just feel like she's a game and she's a joke. I feel like it's all of these social media rappers. I kind of feel like the way that she is and not being in a real relationship and just being kind of like just out there as like or whatever. I feel like it kind of devalues the group in a sense because I feel like whatever is going on between Uzi and JT, I feel like it's real. But I just feel like Young Miami is doing a lot just to look a certain type of way in the media. Like she know that this shit trend and people do shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like she know that how to get reposted and shit like that. One person I know who feeling it right now is Asian Doll because she dropped her shit, but you just don't see the blogs posting it. Unless Asian Doll is in some mess or something, you don't ever see nobody posting her music or nothing like that. And I actually liked a few songs from her mixtape. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Give me one moment. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. I'm going to be right back. I'm not even going to play the whole thing.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio freestyles. You know what it is. We here. BX in the building. Connie Diamond in the building. I'm going to step out. She going to step in. You know.
Look, they wanna know how I do what I did. Keep it a band, I ain't telling no fibs. I'm talking bottles, pampers, bibs. I've been that bitch since I was a kid. Look how I jig since I was a baby, huh? You bitches more like a...
You bitches more like a maybe. Mm-hmm. I need to go to the store because I don't really got no more drinks. And now I'm all down to the grapefruit drinks. This grapefruit sparkling water, and it's good, but I want something else to drink. I want me a clearly Canadian, but them shits is so sweet. Them shits is so sweet. LaRon, she doesn't need to let Diddy mess her city girl persona up, but shit. Damn spell check. Asian doll and her feelings daily. Which I feel about Asian song. What's her song? Rock. I like that shit. I like her song. I don't care either. Y'all know I fuck with this song heavy. Hold on. Asian doll. Get jumped. Y'all know I fuck with that hard. This is my shit. I play this song almost every day before I go to work. I'm stuck on Ocean Spray. Let me tell you something. Hold on. My bread up, deep on the weather, this that is too far for the dumb, it's too far for the moon, too far for them. Hey, shout out to my pops, was my mother. Mommy, you did everything, but pop show me no other. Show me how to stay down. If they play, don't play round, don't act just play rounds. Hey, yo, I cannot fuck with a goofy. I cannot fuck with a lame. No brother say you don't do me. He must be his name. He must not know. And my niggas got unlimited aim. And my little bro, hey. Yo, get the money out, back up for the lackers. Rapping, no. Asia killed this shit. Yo, say I bitch, we boom, boom, bit of bitch on conscious. These niggas be geeking, tweaking, fuck up the function. Women the drilling, fitness, not loving the not, love with the block. I don't know. I kind of fuck with her shit. You know what's so crazy? I'm about to get up out of here, but you know what's so crazy? I honestly be feeling like Asian doll be low-key spazzing in her lyrics. And it's just like Megan, you know, Asian, she do got kind of like the same type of flow as well, too. But I just like her shit, though. Like, I like that whole no exposing me shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no exposing me. Fuck that nigga twice. Young bitch ain't no expose me. Pull up with jet. Have the mother bite. And if I had my period, I would have fucked them on the first night. Speak real facts, whore. Ain't never been a stick, no back door. Ain't never been a no that. Oh, if I want to hook a pack for these niggas want to fuck, so I want to fuck too. Yo, yeah, she be killing that shit with her little gangster shit. I be feeling that shit. I can't lie. I'm definitely an Asian doll fan. I be playing her music. I don't like some of the funny shit she do, but she ain't like problematic like Azealia Banks. And then she got this song called Rock. I fuck with that shit too. Did y'all hear her song Rock? I shared it on my community page. Let me see. Rock, Asian doll. She know how to do the melodies. She know how to do the melodies. Rock, rock, rock. That's my shit. Yeah, I fuck with that shit. I listened to her mixtape last night, and I like most of the songs. Go Asian, go. Yeah, I liked it too. I like her song. I Don't Care. I feel like that's a good song too. You put Asian doll. I'm telling you, Vontae, give her fucking mixtape a chance. You know what? I'm gonna play this right now. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking it out because I know they're gonna hit me with the copyright. Yeah, let's do this real quick just for the Asian doll for one time. I'm not monetized right now anyway. So yes, please make sure you support the channel. Hit the bell notification. Subscribe if you're still here right now. Make sure that you support through the Cash App. You can always show your support that way. I appreciate everybody who has supported. Let's play this Asian doll shit, and I'm getting right up out of here after that. Make sure you go listen to Asian doll new mixtape. Let's do a drill. She got some little, I like her little cocky ass shit like that. She be having that shit. She like, what she say? Bitches up in the stuck. Something she said. Nigga tongue in my some shit she said. I like this shit that she be spitting. So let's go.
Troy trying to keep it rolling.
Vontae, I need you to download this song as soon as we get off this live. Download this song right here because you're gonna let me jump it. Boom, boom, but a bitch on conscious. These niggas be gas, they dumping, deacon, tweaking, fuck up the function. One of them drilling, pass me the nothing, and my nigga, they up in the nothing. Yo, she spazzed on that shit, nigga. Don't try to play with Asian, dog. Is you crazy? I like that shit. I don't give a fuck what you said. Peace.